In this video, we have some bad news for H1b visa holders, some very, very alarming statistics. If you want to know what they are, watch this video and I'll see you on the other side. So in this video, we have some alarming statistics about H1b visas. As you know, the H1b season is coming up. So I'm going to share with you some statistics and a few tips. But before, I want to encourage you, if you're here for the first time, subscribe to our channel, click that bell to be notified when new videos come up. If you have Instagram, follow us on Instagram. We have 2 accounts. And I'd love to hear from you in the comments. Again, a lot of our videos have good information based on what you're asking us to record. And so put them in the comments, send me a DM, and we'll try to record those. In this video, I want to talk about H1b visas and the rate of denials. So based on the recent statistics that we were able to get a hold of, between 2015 and 2019, the last season, there's been an increase, and H1b visas have quadrupled in denial rates. So if you look at denial rates 2015, 2016, 2017, 18, and the last year, it's literally quadrupled. And in denial rates, so that's like number one, where actually people get denied. Number two, the RFEs, request for evidence, has also increased by 60%. And the reason I'm recording this video right now is because we do a lot of H1Bs, we work with employees, we work with a lot of companies, we help a lot of employers get ready for every year for the H1B season. This year is going to be a whole different kind of process. There'll be an online registration. As you know, there's a lottery. H1B visas, you can only apply once a year on April 1st. And every year when employers are filing, they are subject to a lottery just because there's so many people that are applying for those visas. So they have to do a computer-generated lottery. This coming H1B season, they're going to be using an electronic registration system where employers are going to be registering before they're even selected to apply for the before they're even allowed to apply for the H1B visa. And so it's going to be a whole interesting way of filing for H1B visas. And again, we will record a separate video just on the new system. But what I wanted to do in this video is just talk about the recent statistics and what to expect next. So when we see a quadrupling amount of denials, where we have so many actual denials of visas for good cases, for engineers, for physicians, for business people, the idea is that what is the message that the government is saying? They're sending to us. It's sending to us that they want to limit the amount of people that can actually file for H1B visas. Because when I'm looking at the request for evidence that we're working on right now for extensions or for transfers, or some of the denials we've seen that came to us from the previous season, season filing, we see there's a big trend of being very narrow with what they're asking. For example, how they look at what a specialty occupation is. That's really the main requirement for an H1B visa. It has to be a specialty occupation. When they're looking at which positions qualify, which positions do not qualify for H1B visas. And again, we have a lot of these marketing business positions that are literally being slashed and literally I'll continue from here.
Yeah, of course.
I'm going to start from there. Well, we have these H1B business and marketing positions that are literally being almost classified as non-H1B qualified, and we see a lot of denials in those areas. But those denials are so narrow where they're focusing on, they refuse to accept the fact how complex the job is, they refuse to accept our arguments and expert opinions that it's a specialty occupation, whatever we used to do and used to work. When I say we, I'm talking about our law firm, but also other attorneys that we're talking to that have the same kind of experience. It's getting really, really difficult to get H1B visas approved for positions and occupations that were so easy before. So the fact that it's quadrupled in denial, the fact that we have an increase in RFEs, it is a fact. It is a fact that is not going to change. This coming season, we're going to see more of that. And we are getting ready for maybe changing the way we do it, maybe being more selective with the kind of cases we take, maybe reverse engineering RFEs. Right now what we do is we reverse engineer RFEs. We look at what they issue and see how we can tackle each point. So when we file those cases, we're going to literally avoid those RFEs because we reverse engineers so many RFEs. It's almost become a system. So we're going to try it again this year and use that new system we developed to reverse engineer RFEs and use that in our new filings. But the purpose of this video is really to say that the increase in denials, the increase in RFEs is sending a message to employers not to hire H1Bs. But what are they going to do? They're going to take those jobs and send them overseas. We have clients that are so frustrated with H1B employees not being able to get visas that they are working with offshore operations. Instead of getting jobs in the country, they're sending them out of the country because of that. The administration is saying, well, these visas are taking jobs from US citizens and limiting the employment opportunities. No, they're not. The more we have H1B workers, the more opportunities are being created, the more US citizens can be hired to support them and work with them. By doing this, by sending the message that they don't want more H1B employees here, by creating more, by issuing more denials, employers are actually going to be sending jobs out of the country. They're going to be sending innovation outside of the US. So that's something to think about. And again, the purpose of this video, unlike most of our videos, is really not to educate you about any particular process or H1B or an RFE. It's really about to voice frustrations, and maybe somebody will see this video and say, you know what, maybe we shouldn't be as strict with those H1Bs. Maybe we should let them in, remove the cap, and actually allow people to work here that are contributing to our economy and helping companies excel at what they do. And by doing that, we'll create more jobs for US citizens. So again, I wanted to let you know that any of you that are in H1B status or hiring H1B workers, you should know that it's going to get tougher. But there are attorneys out there, like our firm and many other firms, who know the H1B inside out. And we are getting ready for those RFEs, and we are getting ready for those denials. And we're not going to stop. We're not going to be deterred by that. We'll improve our operations, we'll make our efficiency 10 times better, and we'll win every single case that we can. So that's just our message to the government and to you guys, not to be scared. It's the situation, it's good to be aware of it, but it's also good to be informed and know what to do to be able to get your case approved and get you that job in the US. So once again, let me know what you think of this video, put the comments below. Share this with a friend, with an employer, with anybody who may be affected by this, and we'll see you in our next video.